Today I'd like to tie for you a steelhead fly, and this is the Jock variant. The hook I have in the vise is a standard salmon steelhead hook, and this is a size 2. I'm going to use black thread. This is 14-aught Visas, and I'm going to put a base of thread down. Don't need it. You don't need them real close together. And then we're going to stop it halfway between the barb and the point of the hook. We're going to start with golden pheasant crest for the tail. Yeah, we're going to put a couple of soft loops in there and check it out so we can pull it to size. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to tie down, going up. And when I get to the thick part of the stems, I'm going to remove them. And now I'm going to tie on the rib, and that is flat silver tinsel. This is a number 12 tinsel. It's pretty big. And this is silver on one side, gold on the other. I'm going to tie it in so I can see the gold side. And I'm just going to keep it right on my side of the hook. Tie that down right to the pheasant crest. Variant means to use alternative materials. I'm going to use a bright yellow ostrich herl for the rear 1/3 of the body. And I'm going to wrap that in and bring the thread up 1/3 the hook. Now I'm going to wrap the ostrich herl. Ostrich herl is some really nice stuff. It gives a lot of movement in the water. And I'm going to have to put my heckle pliers on there. And bring that up 1/3, and I'm going to tie it off. And break off that excess. For the front 2/3, I'm going to use black ostrich herl. I have 2 pieces. You may need to do 2 sections on this, depending on the length of your ostrich herl, but they will blend in together pretty nicely. And I'm going to bring the thread up. Going to wrap up the shank, the 2/3, You can see that standing up there. All of those little fibers are going to breathe. And I made it with one set of ostrich herl. I'm going to bring that right up to the bend back and tie those off. And break off the excess. Now I'm going to take the silver tinsel and I'm going to wind that forward. And tie that off at the front. Be sure you keep tension on it because that tinsel will punish you. And I'm going to remove that excess. I'm going to turn it over. And the throat is going to be guinea bird body feather. I'm going to remove the barbels from the feather and we're going to tie them in on the underside. And we want this to just reach the point of the hook. And remove the excess. Now for the wing, I'm going to use natural brown bucktail. And we want this to extend just slightly past the tail. Yeah, we're going to tie that in. And for the overwing, we're going to take a bunch of peacock sword. And we're going to tie them in right on top. Now for the cheek, I'm going to put on a large jungle cock. Then we want this to go up the wing. And I'm going to say halfway. And take the other and put it on my side. And you leave the stem on so you can adjust it for length. Just remove the excess and wrap them in. And build your head. Give it a whip finish. Tug it down tight. And I'm going to take black nail polish and I'm going to cover the head. And here we have the Jock Scott variant. Hope that you learned something from my video. Hope you would subscribe to my channel. Please refer me to your friends, leave comments, questions, suggestions, and most of all, thank you very much for watching my videos.